everyone, it's Carissa and I am here with a card for you. I barely made it today. I've had a crazy morning, so if I seem kind of like out of it, I am. I'm gonna start with this piece of early espresso, and it's cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, so it's just 1/8 of an inch smaller than your standard card size. And I have the wood grain background stamp here. And what I'm going to do is I inked it up in Versamark, and I am going to stamp that in Versamark. Now, normally I would use a piece of scratch paper and place it over the top and rub, but I just don't have one handy. So I'm going to be careful not to get ink, but to rub all over. And I also have a fly flying around my craft room right now, so it's crazy. Okay, hopefully we got this all. Looks pretty good. And what I'm going to do now is take my clear embossing powder and cover this and then heat emboss it. My piece of early espresso, clear embossed with that background stamp. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is a little scrap piece of the Daffodil Delight, and I have this little bird stamp here from the, what's it called? Punch Potpourri Hostess set. And then I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight ink, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually stamp this twice, and I'll show you why here in just a second. So I have that stamped twice, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to punch this. Hopefully of course I did not. Can't get it in there the way it needs to go. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to get this in here, and I'm going to get my little birdie lined up, hopefully. Is my head totally in the shot? Okay, so my little birdie is lined up. Pop him out. Then I'm going to use this, and I'm going to do the wing. So now I have a little wing, I have my little bird, and I can just pop this up on top, and I'll do my best to kind of match up the design. And then I'm going to kind of just try to figure out, I honestly have no idea. I mean, I know what I want to do with this card, but I have not put this together yet, and I just came home and threw some stuff on my craft desk and said, I'm going to make a video real quick. So, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so this I know is going to go on the card front, which is a crumb cake card front, and I kind of want it like right here, but I'm gonna have it in this window. So I'll just kind of get an idea of how I want this, and then I'll put this punch right in here and maybe slightly over to the edge. So that's the 2 3/8 inch scallop punch. Okay, my little birdie's gonna go in there. Honestly, I don't like the crumb cake behind there. I'm gonna have some old olive ribbon. Maybe I want the ribbon to go like that. Okay, I'm gonna put the ribbon like that. All right, I have a piece of scrap old olive here, and I'm punching this out so that I can use this little I'm sorry, you probably can't even see that. So that you can see this, or see, I'm out of it today. I'm going to use this little limb, and then my little birdie will sit kind of on here like this. I really am not liking this early espresso behind it, but I don't think that I like the crumb cake either. Okay, so I think after trial and error, I'm going to use the soft suede. So I'm just using, once again, that 2.5-inch circle punch. And now I can start kind of assembling this down. And how is the best way to do this? I'm going to put the dimensionals on this. And in order to kind of keep it popped up and make sure that my little circle doesn't snap or sag, I'm going to put dimensionals kind of around this circle, and then I'll put them around the edge as well. So I'm going to use a lot of dimensionals, and I know some of you out there are freaking out at how many I'm using. I don't have a problem using too much adhesive. So, and I know that my friend Brianne is probably one of them right now that's freaking out. Okay. That's going to be awesome. Kind of line this up on here, and then I'll kind of figure out where this needs to go, and then I'm going to take a chance on it. This is not going to be an exact science here. I think it's right about there. Does that look right to you? Looks right to me. All right, let's do it. I didn't push it down too hard just in case. Oh, look at there. I made it work. Okay, now I can put this down. Okay, so this is kind of where I'm going with this. And it won't be done after I put the bird on because I still have to put a sentiment. But I'm just now noticing that my ribbon is crooked. Okay. And so in order to put this branch down, I'm going to just put some of this Tombow Mono multi-glue on here. I like this glue a lot. I just need just a little bit. It really holds pretty well. And I am going to put it like that. Kind of going up and out, and this will dry clear, and then I can just put my little birdie right on there, and I think I'll use a dimensional for him too. My bird is a him. Is your bird a him or a her? I'd like to hear that. There's something, if you have nothing else to comment on YouTube, there you go. Is your bird a him or a her? Okay. There's my little birdie. Okay. And then I'm going to work on the sentiment. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to bring in my early espresso ink. Oops, and my stamp fell off its block. This stamp is from Fabulous Phrases. It's a great stamp set. It has tons of little words and like this little scripty writing. Holy cow, it fell off. Okay, I really probably should clean my stamp block. And look at this. Gratitude. So this is keeping in my theme of thank you cards. It doesn't say thank you, but it says gratitude. Then I'm gonna punch it out with the modern label punch. Okay, I'm just trying something out because I'm trying to see if I like the yellow. Oh, I kind of like the yellow better. There's more contrast. Okay, so In order to make this kind of look more like that, I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight ink pad, and I'm going to take a sponge, and I'm just going to rub some ink on it. And then this is going to go just like that on the bottom there. And I'm just going to kind of push it all the way like that. Okay, so there is my gratitude card or thank you card. And it's a little different usually. It's a little different than things I normally do, but I really like it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Have a wonderful day and have a happy Thanksgiving.